All right, check this out. You guys are back on the Hater World, and I'm Blue Devil. What we have going on today is a video of Adam 22 responding to China Mac. Now, check this out. For those that don't know, I'm going to catch you up real quick. We all know that the 5.5 General has been busted for about, 2 weeks now, maybe? And, he recently had a court date for bail. I guess it was a bail hearing or something like that. And the boy China Mac reached out to Adam and said, hey, C-Mac needs every support lifeline that he can get, right? And you would really be a big help because you are a big platform. You are a white man, and you could really help out C-Mac. So can you please pull up the court tomorrow, right? Well, we all seen the clips. We all seen the videos. We even seen Whack 100 sticking up for Crip Mac, telling Adam that he a scumbag for not being there for his friend. All right? Well, this is the response from Adam to China Mac. All right? This is what we go and watch. But check this out. Before we get into this video, 2024 is around the corner, right? It's right up the streets, right up the block. Once you bust that U-turn, it's right there. We're going to head into 2024 with all the drama and beef and trolls. We're going to leave them in 2023, right? We're going to let them talk to the wall. So check this out. Our goal is to hit 50K subscribers in the next month, all right? So help push that. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Let's meet that goal. And let's see what we can do as a unit, right? Because I don't consider myself a one-man army. We got the unit, which is everybody that is watching. So salute to everybody that pulls up every day. Salute to everybody that shows love. Salute to everybody out there grinding and getting their work done, bro. Everybody that's looking out for their family. Everybody that's on their grown man stuff, If you laying on the couch all day long, don't talk to me. If you laying on your couch all day long, just thinking about what you can maybe do, don't talk to me. We don't got time for scumbags. We get into the bag. We get into the success. We get into life, And with that being said, let's go ahead and watch this video of Adam 22 responding to China Mac. Now check this out. www.thehaterworld.net. Go hit up the website, cop some merch, show some love. All right. With that being said, let's get you guys a Southsider reaction. Let's go.
I seen China Mac talking shit, running his mouth. Let me explain something to you. I got 20 full-time employees, and when I have a day of 4 full-length interviews, that shit's important to me. That shit impacts the bottom line.
All right, you got 20 full-fledged employees, right? 20 employees. That's a lot of money you got to pay, right? Imagine. And they're not minimum wage employees. So this fool paying out a nice amount of money, right? All right, cool. He said he got a day full of interviews, 4 interviews. Look. Out of all the people that I know and all the homies that I might have, just say 100%, I probably will only go out of my way for 1%. I really would. There's only a handful of homies that if they needed me, I would be there. The other ones, I mean, if I got time and I'm not busy or whatever, cool. But my real homies, they can count on me. I'll be there.
I'm not really feeling sitting here and taking business advice from some guy who can't even manage his own career.
Wow.
Never mind Crip Max. I mean, you were trying to be his manager. He got this case. He caught all these gun charges under your watch. So that's on you. And then
wow. Did he just blame China Mac for Crip Max? Wow. I'm speechless. Check this out. Crip Mac is a grown man, right? He a liability, right? There's only so much you can do. Hey, my boy, check this out. Don't kick it on the in 5-5. Don't be in the alley. You know, don't go to Baby Snaps Alley. Don't go to the block. Stay over here in this part of this neck of the woods. Don't carry the heater. Don't carry the strap. Get a security guard or you know this and that. But the homies don't listen, bro. The homies don't listen. You could tell that fool, look, bro, we got to win. We got to do this. We got to do that. Well, I'm still a gangbanger, so what you want me to do? We all know homies like that, bro. You know, I know homies like that. Bro, back in the day, I had homies that rap, and they never made it because they were too involved in the streets. They never made anything. They never made anything. Because every time that I would tell him, my boy, take it easy. Come on, focus on this. I'm a gangbanger first. What you think? That I'm a studio gangster? All right, well, where you at now? I got to put the hood before anything. Well, where you at now? What do you think? I'm a ranker? Well, where you at now? It ain't about that, bro. It's about moving correctly. Moving correctly. You know, so you cannot put this on China Mac because every man does what every man wants. You cannot put this on China Mac.
This dude who's never been successful at anything in his entire life is trying to tell me how to run my business. Bro, if you wanted me at the bail hearing, you should have told me more than 24 hours in advance and I would have made it happen. In fact, I was just talking to Lupe and we are going to make it happen because she actually gave me some good notice. But meanwhile...
All right, I get that as well. I get the fact that, all right, you should have just let me know a couple of days before. Okay, I respect that. I get that point of view, right? Because it's like, bro, I can't just drop things. I got people coming and I don't want them to feel like I'm lagging or I'm trying to skip out on them. So I cannot let them down, right? All right, cool. Let's keep this in mind. Those people that he's interviewing are probably people that are not his friends, people that he probably won't see again unless he, you know, runs into him somewhere at an event or something like that, right? They're not his friends. Crip Mac is really his friend, right? That's his homie. We've all seen Crip Mac ready to crash out for him on live, right? Remember he was going to fight that guy, Famous Richard? Remember when he said, do it, do it. All right, number one. Number two, he also said, Adam 22 said, that Crip Mac had no jumper on his back for like a year. That no jumper was doing very bad. And here comes C-Mac holding that on his back, right? The same way that AD had it on his back. So we all know that C-Mac is a loyal individual to Adam 22. So now you're telling me that these people you're going to interview that you're never going to see again, that are not your friends, are more valuable and important than an actual friendship like Crip Mac? And you want to know the sad thing about this? That Crip Mac will still come out and be loyal to this man.
You are just out here in no man's land because everything that you ever tried to do streaming-wise has absolutely failed. And now Crip Mac's gone, so you can't glaze him any further since that was the only thing giving you any kind of relevance. I don't know where the fuck this dude gets off speaking about me. This is why...
All right, look, I want to say this real quick, all right? That really touched home with me. He out here saying that China Mac is only relevant or important because Crip Mac, right? First of all, I look at, and he also said that China Mac is a failed at everything, right? I look at China Mac, and not only is he built a name for himself, but he basically, you know, has done a lot of different types of businesses to see which one works. You know, he has had Mac Ventures, Mac Talk, Mac Eats, and they've all been somewhat successful, right? At the end of the day, he is China Mac, and no matter what kind of business he starts, it's going to go because of his name, because he's built his name. Now, I feel like he's trying to figure out what works, right? Maybe this works, nah, that works. And that's what a real businessman does. He tries to figure out what actually works. But what bothered me here is the fact that he said, You need Crip Mac to shine. You know why that bothered me? Because it's not true. It's not true. I would actually beg to differ that Crip Mac needed China Mac to get some kind of increments because he was being robbed left and right. But that's not what bothers me. What bothers me is that someone's going to tell you, oh, you're only popping or you're only hot because of that guy. That's why you see me solo. That's why you see me alone. That is the fact. You see me alone because I am building a platform by myself. Because, for one, I don't want people to be like, oh, you only made it because you had that rapper up there. Or you only made it because of that one guy that went, nah, my boy. I'll go on live right now and entertain 600-700 people. Right? Once I get to a certain number and I've already established myself as, all right, cool, I have a group of people that rock with me, then I can do this or do that. That's what bothers me. Let's go.
Mac doesn't understand me. It's because his schedule is open today, tomorrow, the day after that, and every day for the rest of time. And I'm not joking. This is a grown-ass man with no responsibilities, no business, no employees, no dependents, nothing. He got nothing going on. So how the fuck are you going to sit there and talk about a grown-ass multimillionaire with 20 people on the payroll when you got nothing going on? And China Mac...
Hold on. A multi-millionaire with 20 employees and you can't take a day off? A multi-millionaire with 20 employees and you can't take a few hours off? My boy, if I was a multi-millionaire and I had 20 employees and my road dog that put my label on his back and the homie that was ready to squabble for me that I know that I can call at any time needed me. Hey, yo, Bob, get your ass over here and sit the hell down, my boy. You're going to interview this wannabe upcoming rapper. I got to go see the homie. Just like that. Oh, I can't. You're fired. Excuses. Excuses. That goes you that he's not really his friend. Listen, I once was in a situation where I was in jail, right, on a probation hold. And you know those are 30 days. You can't get out until the PO signs off on it, you know, or runs through your paperwork. And the PO is going to let me go home. He goes, just give me a paper from your employer saying that you work for them. And you go home today. Tell me why I called home and this employer, well, I won't say it was my employer, but, you know, because I've never really had a job, but, you know, editing videos and doing what I was doing back in the day for many different entrepreneur rappers, I figured one of them's got to be my employer, right? Because they pay me to, you know, create these music videos, or they pay me to create these album covers. So I can say that one of these fools is my employers, and I got the proof right there, right? Tell me why I hit a couple of them up and they didn't come to Blue Devil's rescue. They didn't care. That's when I found out that the game was fake. Fake. F-A-K-E. Shortly after that, I exited the Chicano rap game. And I get it. Nobody wants to be involved with the po-po. Bro, all I needed was a little paper that said, yeah, I pay this man for graphic design and video editing, blah, blah, blah. Signed, failed Chicano rapper. Couldn't even do that for the homie. And you guys know these people too. Sad. So I stayed for what? I think 90 days maybe? 120 days? I don't remember. But that's what this seems like.
I don't even want to get into this because people that I don't want to offend are going to get hurt in the process. But tell them why you ain't been on Vlad in a few years.
Damn.
Tell them about how faking shit has led you into all kinds of bad situations where even somebody like Vlad, who was the first person to look out for you, the first person to put you on, he don't fuck with you anymore. What?
I know what he's talking about. And look here, I'm gonna just take a guess at it. I'm not even gonna act like I know, like I asked China Mac, because I didn't. Shout out to the homie, right? But when I seen that clip of Vlad being pranked by China Mac on Mac Talk, I said, Vlad is uncomfortable. He's not gonna like this. Go watch the reaction. As a matter of fact, I'll put it right here. I'll put it right here. Make sure you click on that after the show, though. China Mac did like a MTV punked on Vlad, and Vlad looked so uncomfortable. And I said it that day. I go, Vlad will never again go do someone's podcast. He was nice enough to go do China Mac's, and he gets punked like that. Nah, bro, he not gonna put himself in that situation no more. So that's probably what Adam's talking about.
Should we talk about that?
But again, listen, I'm gonna say this real quick. What does that have to do with what does Vlad or any of that have to do with Adam and Crip Mac? Come on, bro, quit.
Now, as your resident snack enthusiast, I am thrilled to be teaming up again with AM.
Shut up. Quit diverting, bro. Quit diverting and stick to the plan. Or stick to the conversation. The conversation is, why couldn't you take time off to go help your homeboy? It's not a rando, it's your homeboy. The guy that put his life on the line for you. So quit diverting. We don't care about Vlad and all these other characters. And we didn't ask you about China Mac, if he's successful or if he's broke or if he's rich or if he lives in his car or if he's homeless. We don't care. That's not what we talking about. We talking about, why aren't you there for your homie Crip Mac? Look, at the end of the day, every man can do what they want, right? Every man is entitled to do what they want, how they want, when they want. Especially if you're a millionaire. If you're a millionaire, you know the possibilities are endless. Is it the right thing to do? What he did? No, I think he don't stand on no morals. I don't think he stands on anything. I think that if he was a real man, I think if he was a real alpha, I think that if he was a real boss, I feel that if he was a real friend, he would say, look, I got these interviews. I know I can't reschedule you for tomorrow or tomorrow because we got 1,000 things going. But if we can reschedule you guys maybe for, 3 in the morning, 2 in the morning if I have to, or if you guys can wait a few months, or if we can cancel, I got some that's important. It's life or death for my homie. And if I'm there, he might be able to come home. If I'm not there, he might get 15 years. Whatever it might be, every little bit of support helps when you in jail. Right, and no matter how much money he probably would have made that day, bro, he a multimillionaire. It would not even have hurt his pockets. That's the sad part. Now, if it was a smaller channel and you actually depend on that, I would understand it. I think it's a bad move by him. I think it shows his true colors. But then again, we all know his true colors when Milk 74 exposed them, when the community walked off. When he did House Phone Dirty. We all sort of know his get down, right? So why are we even questioning this man? Once again, I don't have a dog in the fight. I'm simply in the middle telling you how I feel from watching this video, giving you a Southsider reaction. And with that being said, visit the website, www.thehaterworld.net. Free shipping, THW free. And with that being said, let's get it. 2024 is the year of the devil. Let's get it. We out.